Boys, welcome in. Henry County Hard Knocks is going into its 15th season as a fantasy football league. So I want to give yourselves a little round of applause there. That's pretty awesome. Specifically, Jason, Nick, Bryson, and Josh Jarrett. They're all 4 OGs. They've been around since 2012. It's pretty freaking rad. So I figured 15 seasons deserves something special. It deserves an Eric video, which I know. Hey, whoa, calm down. Whoa, it's okay. You don't have to. Thanks. I appreciate the applause, though. Thank you. But, yeah, man, I figured I'd make a little video. I did something kind of cool today, something I consider cool. Hopefully y'all will like it as well. Here it is. So I went back through all the way to 2012 and went to the Yahoo archives, and I pulled all of our old data from 2012 to 2025, and I put it in this chart and kind of, I guess charted it out, or lack of a better term. But it's got all sorts of stuff, dudes. Winning percentage, all of, like, who's got the most wins. Jason at 100 wins makes me freaking sick to my stomach. It's got all sorts of stuff. I'll leave it up there for a minute so y'all can take a look at it, and I'll kind of come back to it in a little bit as well. But as I was pulling this data and looking at different things, it just kind of inspired me to do one of these videos, because there's a few things that I noticed that I think are pretty cool. Some are not so cool. Actually, they're all pretty sad for me personally. But I'll start out by saying Jason is, unfortunately, he has the best, let's say, counting stats. He's got the most championships. He's got the most wins. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. He is a villain, though. So let's never forget that he is the villain, and he is the luckiest of all time. He is the loat. But unfortunately, at the end of the day, he is the person we're all chasing. The second thing I noticed is I'm the most unlucky son of a bitch to ever play fantasy football. Dude, it makes me so sad. You know what? We're just going to cover it now. Jason has 4 championships. That's obviously the most in league history. Dean has 3. Dean got 3 in like 6 seasons or something. Or how many seasons? 10 seasons. That's pretty good. Jason's first team to 100 regular season wins. He also has 3 additional runner-up finishes, meaning in the 14 seasons we've played, he has been number 1 or 2 in half of those. We cannot let him keep getting away with this. It's freaking awful. It just makes me sick. And then one of the worst parts is, and this kind of ties into something I'll talk about in a minute, but he went 5-9 in his last championship. Like, how do you do that? You got your ass beat like the whole season, and you come in and get lucky. This is why we call you the loat. You know that, right? You know that, right? All right. So moving on from undeserved happiness to undeserved suffering, let's talk about me. As I said earlier, the most unlucky son of a bitch to ever play fantasy football. I'm 95-79 all time in this league. I have the best point differential in the entire league. I have 5 championship game appearances, and I have 1 championship. That's a 20% success rate. That's like the Raiders' winning percentage or the Jets' winning percentage, if they're lucky this season. Or the Titans do. Dude, Jason, I'm so excited, man. You're giving me that $100 at the end of the season. That's the best $100 I ever made. Anyways, just makes me sick, man. I build dominant teams all the time, and then I get unlucky in this freaking 8-team league. Let's add 2 more teams, maybe 4 more teams. But whatever. I'm not upset about it. It's fucking fine. I noticed that Bryson and Josh Jarrett, if y'all see here, I'll pull this back up. They're basically the same freaking team, man. Look at that shit. I don't think my cursor's over there, but if you take a look, 97. Both of them have 97 wins. They both have 90 losses. They both have 2 championships. They both have 2 runner-up finishes. Like, Bryson is outscored. He literally has the difference is Bryson has like 70 more points scored than Josh. Like, that shit's pretty crazy, man. That's the parity in this league has been nuts for a really long time, and I just thought that was interesting. I want to see one of the things I'll be following this season, like a narrative, is seeing who pulls away this season between you two, or if y'all just finish the same. The The other thing that I noticed is that the regular season, there's two things about this one. The regular season is bullshit, and I suck as a power rankings expert. Dude, I don't know that I've ever got anything right in the history of, I've been like 6 or 7 years doing the power rankings thing? Nope, never got them right. So just for kind of, I guess, some evidence here, the last 3 champions have a combined record of 20 and 22. So you got these fools like Jason in 2023, 5-9. He won a championship at 5-9. Josh won his championship in 24 with 7-7, and Cam was a respectable 8-6 at least. But during that time, Corey went 12-2 in 23, and lost to a team, and lost a championship out to a 5-9 team. Nick went 10-4 in both 24 and 25, and didn't even end up on the podium at all. And then I went 10-4 last year, and lost. I don't want to talk about it. That I still get upset about that game sometimes when I'm lifting weights in the gym, and I just think about that game. It's fine. I go to therapy about it. It's whatever. Yeah. So I guess really what we're doing here, like, the way to win a championship in Henry County Hard Knocks is to be mediocre for the regular season, sneak in at the 5 or 6 seed, and then just get lucky. Just get lucky as hell. Makes me sick because I'm such a freaking like process over results person, and I can't rationalize that with his goddamn league. Oh, but yeah, I suck I'm still going to do the power rankings for sure, but just don't let's not grade them for accuracy. You know what I mean? And then Nick, man, hold on, let me go back to my camera. I want to say this, and I'm going to be sincere, man. Your team makes me sad. You've been in all 14 seasons. You're 79-108. You were real bad for a long time. And it looks like you started to kind of, I'll give you 2024 for you. 2025 was probably a little bit of Keith doing, but I would never say that to you. I don't want you to like think that, the only reason you went 10-4 was because Keith drafted your team. But I wouldn't say that. I've heard other people say that, but I wouldn't say that. You've got the worst all-time point. I'm sorry, I tickle myself. The worst all-time point differential at negative or at minus 1,125. No championships. He does have 2 runner-up finishes. But man, it's rough. I honestly, Nick, I am rooting for you. If I can't win, I want Corey to win. And if Corey can't win, I want Cam to win. But if Cam can't win, I'm rooting for you, dude. And I think that's pretty good. You're top half of folks that I would like to see win a championship. But, yeah, man, why don't let's just stop choking in the playoffs. I think it's just maybe just being a Jets fan, you're like, I don't know what the playoffs are like. So when you get there, you just don't know what's going on. So, I don't know. And then last but not least, I want to kind of call it like the race to 100. It's Jason's at 100 regular season wins. I'm assuming he'll win at least one game, but Josh and Bryson are both at 97, and I'm at 95. I'm really a huge narrative piece, I would say, I think, is like who out of us 3, or really I'll just say Josh and Bryson, which of one of y'all 2 ends up with the most wins? Do y'all get to 100? Like it would be really cool to have at least you 3. I'm definitely going to win at least 5 games. Let's be honest here. We'll have 4 teams maybe at 100. That's pretty cool. But I'll close with this. I don't want to keep this for way too long. We've never had a back-to-back champion. So Cam, that's what his focus is for this year, being a back-to-back champion. Corey has probably had the most success per like capita, if you will, of any team since he joined, and he hasn't won a championship in here yet. So I know he's going to be trying. Nick, 20-8 over the last 2 seasons. I know that you're going to try and convert that into some championship success. It would be crazy if you did get your first championship at a milestone like year 15. And then Josh Mitchell, just do better, dude. I don't know. I really don't know what to tell you. You're in the kind of historically one of the worst teams, but that's okay. I kind of believe in you, but I always have fun playing in the league with you. So that's kind of it right there. Let's see. We hit Jason. He's just gonna try and remain dominant. I know he doesn't want to lose that all-time wins record, so I know that's going to be kind of his focus on the season. Who else we got? We got Nick. I think we just got me left, right? That's just me. Yeah. And I'm just going to try and not get my fucking heart broken again this season. I almost quit fantasy. I'm not going to lie. I almost quit fantasy after that heartbreaker to Cam last season. Dude, it's just not fair, man. I'm so much better than y'all at fantasy football, and I just can't win a championship. I don't understand. No, but I mean, I am legitimately every year I complain and I bitch and moan. I'm like, oh, it's an 18 bullshit league. We need to get 2 more, 3 or 4 more people in here. And then every single year about this time, I get so damn excited. And I just love it, dude. I love playing in this league with y'all. Y'all are the freaking best. And I'm really excited to see how this season goes. And I'll just say Derrick Henry, Jahmyr Gibbs are my keepers. Bitches. Eric out.